All right, let's go ahead and talk about acceptance criteria. Now that we have a basic understanding of user stories, there's one last topic that we need to cover before we go into the examples, and that is acceptance criteria. So acceptance criteria asks, how do we know when we have successfully met all of the needs expressed on the product backlog? So the answer is obviously acceptance criteria. What is acceptance criteria? Well, so acceptance criteria ensures that user stories are testable. Okay, they ensure that the correlated requirement has been met, and that it is a way that we know that the user story is done. Whatever is listed is a way to know that the user story is done. So let's jump over here to the next slide. So let's see an example. First of all, we will be using the when then format. So as a driver, I want to block badly behaved passengers so that they are never shown me again. An example of the acceptance criteria. So notice we have an indented line here. It says when the taxi driver clicks block rider, then riders will be added. That rider will be added to the taxi driver's blocked rider list. So this is kind of a practical application of how this potential, this is a practical application of how this feature would potentially be implemented or put into the design. And so this when this particular item is complete, we know that this feature is implemented and that we are done with it from the product backlog. So again, let's look at it. As a driver, I want to block badly behaved passengers so that they are never shown to me again. So that was the user story. And then indented, it says when the taxi driver clicks block rider, then the rider will be added to the taxi driver's blocked rider list. And we'll get more into, we'll see a bunch more of these in our examples.